All right, hello everyone. So let's take a look at the market now. I've already posted the hours as always, and here are they. I've posted them up here as you can see. Now this is gold in front of me. Now let's get rid of these, shall we? Let's get rid of that. Okay, so now I'm going to just go to the daily. Now remember, with the daily, we said we've got room to come down, and the weekly, I did say this weekly can still hold, and I gave you a value there. I said this is still okay, because that's the weekly PST level. Market came, stop sweep right at the trade hour. Okay, so if you bought from here, trading hour, you should be okay. That trade should be covered by now. Okay, so there are two things we can do now here. The next swing day, as you know, is tomorrow. Okay, so it's a bit tricky if you're going to trade today. Why? Because this has got room to go up. So what you want to do is, it's also because it's also has got room to go down. Okay, because we're in between levels. All right. If I take a look at the daily, you see that's engulfing down. So that's, as you can see, bearish. All right. So we have a bearish bar. So on Wednesday we shot, on Monday we shot up. Swing day, like kind of going up into there. Now Wednesday we're at a sell-off. So Friday can be down here, or Friday can be up there. Okay. Now, this is what we've got to work on. So the first resistance for us is the 68.69 zone. All right. So that's going to be 273641. Okay. So between 41 and 36. Between 41. This is 36 and 41. All right. If it goes above this level, then don't muck around with it, obviously. All right. Yesterday I gave you a price here, which was not a PST price, but because we didn't have PST levels up here, but as you know, we did have a conversion price, so I put that in there. But this is now an impulse wave. Okay, and this also can still push down after an impulse wave. Why? We can have an up move. Okay, and from here we can sell off again. So if the market comes up there, you can sell again. You got to cover the trade. Okay, I do it with a smaller lot size. There's a gap to cover here, so this is a manipulation which is okay to sell at, which matches a PST price. Because the market is going up, if you're going to sell it, use a smaller lot size. Be smart about it. The only reason we're selling it, okay, or we're going to, do a small lot and selling it, is because of the engulfing here. But this is not a swing day. You can wait if you want and trade on the swing day at a low if it comes down here to push up, or if it's going to be a high, wait for the high and do that. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now with the euro dollar, like I said, we've got room to come down here, and the market is doing it. Okay, so no big deal, and it's all good. Now if you played your cards right, today is that. If you played your cards right, I did say, don't muck around in the middle of nowhere there. All right, but Tuesday and Friday are the swing days for this. So Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. All right, so the market went up a little bit and then sold off. But I did warn you, we've got the monthly down here, so you know what I mean. Okay, so there's room to come down. So I'm not really excited at all. The only thing I can do with this is wait for Friday. If you sold from the top like we had that time, and I did say the target of this breakout will be down here, and it's there, so no use now going around selling when it's already cheap and it's done it. We still have that 0750. Why? Because of the monthly. All right, so we've still got that 46, remember, 1.0717, 1.0690. They're still on the radar. It could still go there. And then we had 0755 here on the price. Okay, so the market can still go down. Okay, but like I said, I wouldn't like to push my luck when I've already come to my target. That's like a good good kind of trade we took on there. Okay, so there's still a bit of gap to feed here. I'd say leave this alone until the swing day tomorrow and don't muck around with it, okay, because it's going to be tricky. If you really can't pass a day without trading, then what I would do is this is the manipulation bar here. So what I would do is sell a high and buy a low if you really must trade, okay, because I know some of you just sometimes can't help yourselves. Okay, if you're going to do it, match it an hour to a price, sell a high, buy a low. The low must be at least 0755 on the price. Okay, there. And then the other one, as you know, is those two. So don't muck around doing anything crazy. If you're going to do it, sell the highs. SP 500, Monday, Tuesday, as you know, with Monday, Tuesday was with Dow Jones. Tuesday was SP 500 and NASDAQ. Market came down. It's all good. Swing hour, and as you can see, pushing it. And as you can see, the market comes to those levels. Okay. Now, this was not a trading level. You see, the price is there, but the time is not. You see, it's just not matching up. Okay. So there's nothing to do. But I did say here, you can sell the highs of this. And this was actually that channel there. So selling the highs was okay. Buying the lows were okay. I did say if it matches something, as you can see, the only thing that really matched was the high zones selling off and then the market breaking down. Okay, so what to do with this? This is a good pickup. Okay, as you can see, and let's see on the weekly. Might still have room to come down, but it's done it. Look, see that 64.62, 5761, 5,800. Okay, 5761 is the wow. It really is spot on. 5761. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we can now get rid of that. If you're using your PST, that's just just go with the price. Obviously, you want to be a bit conservative and just take the profit slightly above there. Obviously, because there's spread, and it's not always like spot on, like to the level, but it generally is. So this is a good zone. It's a good buy kiss. From a price perspective, this does still have room to come down. The only reason I think it's still mucking around here is because of the elections, and so on. But it should kind of like pull back into that zone again. All right, so that's basically it. What do you want to do with this? Well, this is a good breakdown. As you can see, there's gaps here. If the market goes back up, you can sell off. Where can you sell off? You can mark your manipulation up here. Okay, and there's a gap there as well. So this zone is okay. If I just refresh this, you should be fine. Okay, and that's bingo. All right, and that's that. Yep. And now we can get rid of this. Okay. Now remember, with the indices, we just had with SP 500 and NASDAQ Tuesday, Dow Jones Monday or Tuesday. All right, so this worked out really nice. As you can see, that's your Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Beauty. All right. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones, NASDAQ, all kind of same kind of thing. And there we are. All right, so we said we should end up here, and this is a good spot. Should this still come down? It should. All right, because we've got room on the month. You see, we're going down. All right, so it's all fine. We said Monday, swing day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bingo. Beautiful. Bang, pull up, bang, all the way, bang. This was a zone that we were expecting. That was a zone we were expecting, remember? Those are all done. Get rid of them, and that's fine. Today, where can you come down to? Well, the daily's pretty much done. If you want to take the day off because you've made enough money, I don't blame you. This is the weekly. It's got a bit of room to come down on the weekly. So what we need to do is, if it goes back up, the lower that is going to be 42,722. 42,722 is around here. That's your zone. That's the manipulation there. So let's get rid of those. If you want to sell again, you're going to have to lift up and then nail. And that's your kill zone. Alright, there's a bit of a gap there, so match it with your time price. There you go. Alright. Now, same kind of thing with NASDAQ, obviously. I did say NASDAQ is a bit tricky. Leave it alone. I said SP 500 and Dow Jones are looking a bit more clean, and they certainly are. They were looking a bit more clean, but if you sold this, look, again, Tuesday was the swing day for this. Right? That's your Monday, Tuesday. Alright? Nice and clean. Tuesday makes market high. Market swings Wednesday, big time. Okay? And now, kind of like a V pickup, isn't it? So, let's take a look. So there we are. Goodbye kiss at 54. If you want to sell, 2230. 20,230 is that bar there. But gap is there. Alright, so there's a bit of a gap here once again. So it's going to be between the weekly and this level. Can be a sell zone to push down again. Alright. And that's how it is. We don't have a swing day until next week on this one. So if it does keep pushing down, it shouldn't surprise you. Where should you target? HCL 120,047. 20,047 is your cover the trade zone. So 20,047 is around there. Okay, so if you're selling, manage. Okay, and if it keeps pushing down, you got room to go down. On the weekly, your first target is 56 there, and that's 19,916. 19,916, which was pretty much done yesterday, and that's the weekly level. So 19,916 is about there. All right. So nearly done, as you can see. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. And with Bitcoin as well, I talked about Monday being the swing day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Now we're on Thursday. All right. So it went all the way down into a Wednesday. This zone is still a sell zone. Just check if you're trading this. There's a slight gap there, but just check the zones. Still a good sell zone if it sweeps stops. On the daily, as you can see, they went big down, closed above that. So this is a big sweep on the stop losses. This price level for me is still too high. If you wanted to buy it, I wouldn't do it here. Like I said, in my opinion, it should come further down. All right. At least you should come to a weekly target. I did say, which is 54 initially. 65,218. If you made use of it, 65,218. There is your 61,218. If you made use of it, well done. Was this a swing hour? 9 o'clock yesterday. Let me just check. Wednesday. Well, we had 840, right? So 840. Pretty close. I'd say pretty close. Okay, so That's your price time. If you managed it, it's fine. Okay, if you said let it go, that's also fine. But at least you know we're getting price and time kind of together, so it's all good. And other than that, not much to talk about. If you want to sell from the highs again, it's doable. Has to break this if it wants to keep pushing down, so you have to be careful about that, because that's your good buy kiss. So the market buying there is, for us, not a coincidence. All right, 50 is 61,974 if they keep pushing, so you got to be careful at that level as well. Like I said, for me, this is too expensive to buy. If it comes down, we can buy. As I always say, if you're going to buy it, buy the lows, because if you buy here, and even if you've made a mistake, if it breaks down, there's going to be some reaction to bring it back up. But you buy here and it crashes down and it's game over.